Now, Wellness Wednesday on Fox 54 News, sponsored by Regenesis.
Cervical cancer isn't just a concern for women, it's a concern for both local and state medical leaders. Alabama has one of the highest cervical cancer rates in the country. This Wellness Wednesday, we take a look at how Alabama is leading the way to eliminate cervical cancer.
Alabama is actually in the top 5 when it comes to not only mortality or death rates, but also incidence. So the number of women that get cervical cancer than the nation.
Nancy Wright with the Alabama Department of Public Health is a part of Operation Wipeout, a statewide effort to eliminate cervical cancer.
We can actually end cervical cancer. We can eliminate this cancer. And that's exciting news. This is the only cancer at this point that we can actually eliminate, similar to how we eliminated polio.
Iata Madry with Tennessee Valley Gynecologic Oncology says screening is important to catch the cancer ahead of time.
Cervical cancer can be screened with a pap smear. We want to remember that screening, the role for that is to catch disease before the onset of symptoms, because typically that results in earlier treatment and better outcomes. But a pap smear and HPV testing looks at the health of the cervical cells, along with if there's a presence of the human papillomavirus.
And when it comes to HPV, Wright tells Fox 54 that immunization against the virus plays an important role in the fight.
HPV is actually what causes nearly all cervical cancers. And that virus, we now have an immunization for. So if women were to get the HPV vaccination beginning at age 9, all the way up really until 25, but ultimately up to 45, before they are exposed to that virus, then they would not get cervical cancer.
Madry also says if an anomaly is found during testing, it's important to follow up with a doctor.
When we have problems, we should schedule problem appointments. At those visits, we want to be very clear and descriptive of our symptoms, ask direct questions. If we have issues with anxiety or maybe potential with difficulty remembering things, making notes or bringing a support person to an appointment would be helpful.
And for parents, Wright adds that the HPV vaccination is good, not just for girls, but for boys too.
HPV doesn't just cause cervical cancer. That's the only cancer we can eliminate. But it also causes more than 60%, it's closer to 70% of head and neck cancers, which primarily affect men.
If you want to learn more, you can check out From the Experts on Fox 54 Plus, download on your TV, watch for free.